Hello, you're welcome. You're welcome onto my channel today, and it gives me great joy to observe you are viewing this video. I am Dr. Olayinka Akwani. I am a sociologist. I'm a researcher. I'm a public speaker. I'm an author. And I'm a lecturer in the university. So on this channel, I do a number of stuff. But all these stuff I do, they are to add value to my viewers and my subscribers, so that they are able to make informed decisions in the clusters of areas on which I do content. Meanwhile, my last video was on why people may have to be careful before moving to Canada. So on this video, you may view that content. And so this video is to address the issue of what to do before moving or relocating abroad. What to do before moving or relocating abroad. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe. Tap the subscribe button on your screen and click the subscribe button on your screen right now to subscribe. You will benefit a lot. Objective perspective on all the issues that I treat on this channel. Many people now depend on this channel to make decisions on a number of issues that affect them. And if you are subscribed previously, thank you very much for staying tuned. What are the things to do before moving or relocating abroad? Migration is a very cumbersome, it's a very overwhelming process. Each time people need to travel to migrate or move abroad, they do a lot of things and it's a lot of challenge. So there are things people need to do and to simplify this overwhelming process. Number one thing you have to do is to do your research very well. Beware of YouTubers who just make all manners of random videos. Most of them, they're just looking for viewers, they're looking for subscribers. And they look at what people want to listen to, what people want to hear, and they package it in a way that people will be interested with very attractive titles. So do your research beyond YouTube. Consult people who are there abroad and people who are here, especially people who have gone and have returned, or people who have been there for many years. Don't listen to people who are just there 1, 2, 3 years. They're still in the stage of euphoria within the migration cycle. That's what we call it in migration studies. They're still at the level of euphoria. So as people who have been there for years, 10 years, 20 years, or those who are still there for that long, or those who have returned, or people who now travel and come back to their base. So do your research, read online, different sources, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or even intellectual works and things like that. So do your research very well and be patient. Don't rush, don't be desperate. Don't make it look as if it's either I move or life will end for me. No, don't be desperate. Be patient. Patiently do your cost-benefit analysis and be sincere and be dispassionate about your considerations. Be sincere with yourself. Don't live in self-disillusionment. Don't live in a sense of self-deceit. So be sincere and and be moderate, be realistic in your expectation. Don't look at, like I said in my video on why people may have to be careful before moving to Canada now. There's a lot, don't be moderate in your expectation. Many people have over-ambition about migration, as if when they migrate, all their problems will suddenly disappear. No. So be moderate and plan ahead. As you are sincere, you are dispassionate, you are moderate, plan ahead. Arrange your finances in orderly manner. Arrange your finances in orderly manner. Plan ahead. Don't just be random about it. Plan for months, for years, in terms of acclimatization and how you settle. Learn about the culture of where you're going. You may have tremendous culture shock. So when you get there, learn about the culture, do research along the religious line, the dressing, and things like that. And learn marketable skills. Sometimes skills are not globally marketable. So there are some skills that are marketable in some countries that are not marketable in other places. Do researches about things, realistic things. So many of those things they say online are also not true. Do your research about skills you can learn. Sometimes people talk about tech, as if tech is everything. No, and even tech is very dynamic. What is tech today? What is trending in tech today in terms of employment may not be what is trending, what will be needed tomorrow. Tech is very dynamic, constantly changing. So learn the skills you need to sell or market when you get there, and prepare for the weather. So people were there, and prepare for accommodation. How many people are relocating with you? What kind of accommodation do you need? Get enough funds, not just proof of funds to get visas. People do all manners of things to get proof of funds. No. Save enough amount of money that you will need to survive. And know very well that when you are traveling to migrating to sometimes, cost of living is very high in most of those places. Your savings can be easily wiped out within a very short period of time. So your savings can be equal to zero within a short time. So prepare very well. Arrange decent accommodation for you and your family, or who you are traveling with. Even if you are traveling alone, if you are migrating or moving alone, save enough and arrange accommodation. Don't just go there and say, well, we will survive when we get there. No. And join support networks, online and physically. Join different networks of intending migrants, networks of migrants abroad. Search, there are many of them online. And if you have family members or friends overseas, connect with them before you get there. Don't say, I don't want them to know. No, find out from them. They don't do anything for you. So join support networks, because these are people that will show you the route when you get there. Make sure you have authentic documents. Authentic documents are very important. Don't use fake documents, and prepare for port of entry. When you want to go there, it's usually tough. I made a video on how to avoid deportation. Visa does not guarantee entry. Many people are deported at the port of entry. They have visa, but they're not allowed to enter because they could not answer some basic questions. So I have some sessions. You can view my video on visa does not guarantee entry, how to avoid deportation at the port of entry overseas. So watch that video, view that video very well. Prepare likely questions they will ask you. And that I have this on my channel. Be realistic and moderate, like I said. Have strong, workable exit plan. This is a very important point, and it's the last point I'll mention in this video. Please don't move abroad without an exit plan. From my experience, from my research, current researches, and my travels abroad, I've seen many people abroad that I consider it better for them to have returned to their home country. But many live in self-denial. Like if you view my video on why people should be careful before moving to Canada. Many people, you just wonder, why are they still staying in those countries? It would have been better to return to their home country. Many say there is something to go and meet. Many people say they have sold everything. Many people say people will shame them, so they remain there. So have strong exit plan. As you are going abroad, have exit plan that in case things are not as you think they will be, you can return to your home country. Please, that exit plan is very important. So that way you must not sell everything. Don't blow your bridges. Don't behave in a way that will make people feel that you are not coming back again. You can go, but retain your job. You can go and live in the first instance. Retain your apartment. If you have your own house, don't sell it. If you have your car, don't sell them. Don't sell everything. Don't just resign. Have exit plan. Don't fight everybody. Don't tell everybody where I'm going, never to return again. I am gone for good. No, don't do that. Have strong, workable exit plan. That means in case you get there, things are totally different from what you planned, you can return back to your country. That is very important. Have strong, workable exit plan so that you can return home in case things turn out to be totally different from what you expect. Instead of you to commit what I call class suicide, instead of your life to be destroyed on account of migration, you can easily return to your life. So until I see you in my next video, kindly subscribe to this channel and tell others. Bye for now.